Look, I like going down the street and seeing colour, and I think most people do, and they're turned off by all the tags and scribble that are done by a lot of younger kids. But I like people to, like members of the public, to see my stuff and be like, hey, this guy, you know, he's adding a bit of colour, a bit of character to the area, rather than just, you know, destroying the area.
With all the positive feedback coming from, like, you know, England, with other street artists like Banksy and stuff like that, it's becoming more socially acceptable with graph, which I can't really say I'm a big fan of. I like the idea of being a bit of a roughneck, I guess. Enjoying your occasional biff, you know, having a few drinks, touching on your recreational substances.
Graffiti 101. What's a tag?
Okay, so first up you've got your tags. They are basically your scribble, your own calligraphy. It's just something simple, something quick that you can quickly spray, write with a texter, do whatever, however you want to do it. Then next up you've got your throwy. Now a throwy is usually quite messy, but that's just a less detailed form of a piece, and it looks like bubble writing most of the time, and each person has their own throwy style. I find it influences your pieces to an extent, and your pieces you try to be quite technical with them. You have it extremely neat, and yeah, your pieces is what gets you the most respect.
Yeah, this is the courthouse wall. Yeah, these pieces are done by some of Sydney's best writers. You got your Amuse. He's put up a couple of the other boys, Bones, Person and Psycho. Days, who's one of my favourite writers. Like, look at that, that's just, the dude's a freak. So that's just perfect. You got Pubsy. Yeah, so you've got like your shading like along here. Really hard to master, because he's got that pretty much perfect straight up. Because when you're doing cutbacks on it, like you can see along there's a darker black going around. That's where he's done the cutback to try to clean it up a little bit. It's really quite difficult when you've got something that intricate. Like that's just, like that style is just beautiful New York Wild style, man. I love that shit. You know, the arrows, as they say in Star Wars, everybody's got their own arrow, you know? And you're looking at them, you know, these skinny lines, to get them that skinny, and he's obviously, because you can see a tiny bit of a drip there. Yeah, a tiny bit of a drip. He wouldn't have been using a very skinny cap for that. And to be able to pull it off, and like stuff like this, where it just goes pointy and into nothing, you know, very, very difficult to master. You know, and then he's got like the fade and effect in the 3D and stuff that he's got going on. He's just incredible. Like, he's travelled all over the world to paint. Most of these guys have travelled all over the world to paint. And my favourite writer is up the top there, Fibs. We painted a wall out at Parramatta with him. Legal wall out there. I still need to pull my finger out of my ass and finish off my piece. But yeah, Fibs is there. It's incredible, like when you see him paint, you know, he's just the skill, and like scary seeing him do it. What does he say? Scheme says in Star Wars, you know, he started not to make, he didn't start graph to start doing canvases or go to Paris. He started to bomb, and that's what graffiti started as. And if you know, you've got some wankers who want to buy the artwork, and yes, I have bought graph artwork, yes, I am a hypocrite, but like shit, if you want to start selling your stuff, well, that's all well and good, you know, just take advantage of the stupid, you know, go for it, make money from it, I don't mind, you know. You feel like kings, you know, like, you know, you've just done the train, you've seen that thing roll into the station, it's the best feeling you can get, you know, you're there, cameras are going off, you know, you're cheering, it's the best feeling you can have, you know, it's just, oh, can't top it. I didn't sleep that entire night, I went to work the next morning, so yeah, it's just the biggest buzz that you could possibly have, you know, beats sex, beats drugs, can't top it.